It's showtime.
All right, what's going on, you guys? Nick here with Nick Strength and Power. The breaking news today, Big Ramy has been added to the 2023 Arnold Classic lineup, obviously looking for some redemption here. He was your two-time Olympia champion, looking to defend his title this year, wound up slipping all the way to 5th place in probably one of the most surprising Mr. Olympia dethronings we've seen in a really long time. He wasn't just 2nd or 3rd. He was booted to 5th. Now, this Arnold Classic lineup has been chock full of surprises. We have seen update after update, edition after edition. The prize money boosted to $300,000, but I don't think that's why Big Ramy is choosing to compete. Now, your current competitor list includes William Bonac, Sean Clarita, Samson Dowda, Kamal El Gargni, Andrew Jacked, Patrick Moore, Justin Rodriguez, Nick Walker, Akeem Williams, and now the addition of Big Ramy. So Ramy doesn't exactly have an easy road ahead of him to an Arnold Classic victory, which is why I think he's looking to make a statement here. I don't think it's for the prize money. And realistically, Ramy is not the favorite to win, and I think he knows that. Also, Ramy does not need to qualify for the Olympia ever again because he's a former Mr. Olympia champion. He's qualified for life, which also means he has no reason and does not need to compete in any show between now and next year's Olympia. So then why do the show? I honestly think that Ramy would not compete at the Arnold unless he was confident he could fix or improve at least some of the issues that held him back at the Olympia. He knows Nick Walker beat him at the Olympia. He knows that Samson Dowda pushed him at the Olympia in that 6th place spot. He knows that Sean Clarita is going to come into this thing with better conditioning than Ramy. I think the main motivation for Ramy doing this show is to try to make a statement. If he can win the Arnold, Ohio, and improve the lumps in his glutes, that seems like something that could be improved between the Arnold and the Olympia. If he could come in not as flat, a little bit sharper, maybe a lot sharper, those are things that could be improved between the Arnold and the Olympia, because this issue with his back, his high lats, and his mid to lower back seemingly looking injured or atrophied, this nerve damage speculation, his back has looked like that for a while, and while maybe it has gotten progressively worse, he's won the Olympia with those lats looking like that, or at least looking pretty close to that. And I think that Dennis was right on the money when he said, because Ramy was off and his conditioning was off and he was flat, it made those issues that Ramy already had look even worse. So my theory is that Ramy is confident he can fix some of these things that costed him at the Olympia. Otherwise, I don't think he would do this show. I think otherwise he would go back to the drawing board and take the entire year to focus on improving for next year's Olympia, because really, it's risky for him to do this show, right? Because if he doesn't win, it sets him back even further in momentum than where he's already at. Because Ramy's got to make a case for himself next year to challenge the title again. Ramy said he wants to come back at his best and reclaim that 3rd title. And if he's really going to do the Arnold, he's got to make a case for himself at the Arnold. Because if Ramy can go from 5th place at the Olympia to winning the Arnold and beating Nick Walker, who beat him at the Olympia, if he was able to do that, I think people would view him a little bit differently. They would view it as a little bit more realistic that Ramy could make a comeback at the Olympia, because right now, him slipping to 5th place, what reason do we have to believe he could come back next year and win the title? But if he does this Arnold and wins this Arnold, now that would give us a pretty good reason. But the reason why I say I think it's risky for Ramy to do this show is if he's not improved. If he doesn't fix the issues from the Olympia, he's not going to win this show. I think the judges made it clear with that decision, that placement at prejudging, that placement at finals, keeping him on the outside, that he was going to be knocked for not coming in at his best. He was going to be knocked for coming in the way he came in. They made it clear that the bar is set higher for Ramy and that they expect more from Ramy. They expect a lot more because I think they really, really punished him with that Olympia placing. So if Ramy's not improved from the Olympia, he is not going to win this Arnold Classic. And that's the risk. If he doesn't win the Arnold and has a 5th place finish at the Olympia, so he loses his crown, places 5th, tries again at the Arnold, loses again, then he's making the case worse for himself to reclaim his title at the Olympia this year. This Arnold Classic is about redemption for Ramy. And I hope that he can find that redemption here. I like to be very optimistic, and I like to think that Ramy can fix these issues. I like to think that Ramy's not done, and that maybe if it is an injury, it can be fixed. These lumps in his glutes, it's just something temporary, some inflammation, some scar tissue, whatever it is, maybe that can be fixed. Whatever reason he came in flat and looked off, maybe that can be fixed. I saw a lot of comments after this year's Olympia saying Ramy's career is over, he's done, he'll never win the Olympia again, he's finished. But I just like to be optimistic and think that he still has a shot. And this Arnold Classic, him competing, possibly just became the most exciting storyline in the build-up to the Arnold. This really feels like a make-or-break show for Big Ramy. And look at this lineup now that people thought was weak just a couple weeks ago. You've got Big Ramy, a 2-time Open Mr. Olympia. You've got 2 former 212 Mr. Olympias, Kamal El-Gagni and Sean Clarita, in this lineup. You've got 2 former Arnold Classic champions, Nick Walker and William Bonac. William Bonac, who is a 2-time Arnold Classic champion. And then you've got Andrew Jacked, who is your Arnold Classic UK champion. So if you count that, you've got 3 Arnold Classic champions, 3 Mr. Olympia champions. Those are 6 of some of the best bodybuilders to ever walk the earth. And they're all in this Arnold Classic lineup. And if you don't want to miss the Arnold Classic, make sure you pre-order that pay-per-view on the pre-sale with the link in the description box below. Right now, if you use the code NSP10, go to that link. It's discounted from $59.99 to $49.99. Add the code, you get it down to $45. That's as cheap as it's going to go. If you want to watch Nick Walker, the People's Champion, 2021 Arnold Classic Champion, try to get another title. If you want to watch Big Ramy, 2-time Mr. Olympia, try to get some redemption at the Arnold Classic. If you want to watch Andrew Jacked working with his new coach, trying to add to his Arnold Classic title collection to add an Ohio title to that UK title. If you want to watch Kamal El-Gagni and Sean Clarita battle it out to decide who will do better in Open of the 212 Olympia champions. If you want to watch William Bonac, 2-time Arnold Classic champion looking for a 3rd. Or Samson Dauda, 6th place at the Olympia looking to move up into a championship position. You've got to watch the pay-per-view or buy your tickets. Go see it in person in Columbus, Ohio. I will be there, and I hope to see you there too. Let me know what you guys think in the comment section below. Does Big Ramy have a shot at this thing? What do you think about him jumping in this lineup? Why do you think he did it? Can he win? Is this a make-or-break show for Ramy? What are the implications if he loses, and what does it mean for his career if he wins? Do you have restored faith if Ramy wins this show that he could win another Olympia title? Let me know in the comments down below. Make sure you like and subscribe for more bodybuilding news just like this. And as always, I love you guys. Appreciate you guys. Nick Strength and Power signing out. All right, guys, don't forget to click that like button and subscribe to this channel if you enjoy the content. Also, check out my Instagram at Nick Strength Power. My Facebook page, which is simply Nick Strength and Power. My secondary YouTube channel, Nick Strength and Vlogs, for vlogs and bonus content that you will not see on this channel. And consider subscribing to my 3rd YouTube channel, Nick Strength and Pokemon, which is all things Pokemon and trading card games, completely unrelated to this channel. So if you're into that, give that one a look. And all links to merchandise and social media will be in the description box below. If you guys want a Nick Strength and Power t-shirt, that will be in the Shopify link below. Have a great day.